Hello and welcome back to another video on the Cole Gresseth Racing YouTube channel and Facebook page. And in today's video, we're going to be going over the final night, Saturday night, of the Wayzata 100. Now we made it into the show back on Wednesday night with a 10th place finish and ended up taking the final transfer spot, so I'd be starting 8th row. Now, this is 24th position, I believe, and there's a lot of good cars in front of me. So we know that there's cars in front of me that I can get by, and so that's the goal. We're going to try and move forward, and I'm kind of hoping for a top 10. I think you could wipe the smile off my face if I got a top 10. But anyways, like I said, we're rolling off from the 24th starting position. But before we get there, they had this hot lap session. So I went out for the hot lap session. We tried something a little different just to try and get my car a little bit better as the race goes on, and it felt really good. But right before the Parade of Champions, I went out and farmed the whole thing. So we had a muddy racetrack and not a like semi-slick racetrack like we had during hot laps. And you know, with mud comes a little bit of holes. So it was a little bit of a different feeling than what we had in hot laps. But we're gonna get it right into this video. So I'm gonna first show you the Parade of Champions. Super cool thing that Fergus Falls does for the Wayzata 100, and we were able to be in it this year. Means we made the show. And then we'll get right into the feature. Starting 24th, going to try and move forward. Goal is the top 10, and hopefully we can keep the car in one piece. Not ideal, not exactly what we were looking for at all. First lap of the race, some drivers spun out exiting 2, and for the Wayzata 100, what they do is they take and they start you 3 wide. And so when he ended up spinning out, he came all the way across the racetrack and collected multiple cars, and we got involved in that. And it actually ended up bending the motor mounts in the car, believe it or not. So it didn't look like that hard of a hit, but it definitely was. So we don't think it messed up any suspension or anything like that. It was mainly just the motor mounts and stuff like that. So got lucky there and was able to continue. A lot of people had to pull off or go to the work area and get work done there. And then they messed up the lineup, and they didn't put me in the right spot. They didn't put a couple cars in the right spot. And we tried to go to the right spot, and they just told us to pretty much go to the spot where they told us to go to. So whatever, I wouldn't want to be a track official, especially when there's 33 cars out on the racetrack. So I understand, but that was kind of unfortunate as well. And then just our setup that we had in, it really didn't fit the racetrack. So where everybody else was running kind of 3/4 of the way up, it was really rough. Not really rough. There's like select holes throughout the course of that corner. And when I'd go up in there, I almost spun out that one time. Because pretty much what would happen was I would go in there, and the car would get on the right rear a little too hard. And then when I'd hit the hole, it'd get me tight, and then I'd come out and hit the next hole. And then just kind of threw off the rhythm and balance of the race car. So we got to work on that, get that better for next year at the I-94 EMR Speedway, and hopefully we can, continue to do well there. But overall, not my best performance either as a driver, and I'm disappointed. We ended up 19th, so still move forward, but not like we wanted to, and was a pretty poor showing for the 19 this weekend. But you know what? You're going to have those weekends, and hopefully we can rebound and get back to the Stampede next weekend and have a good run just like we did a couple of years ago. So anyways, that's going to end today's video. Thanks for watching. I apologize. It wasn't the greatest weekend for us, but we're going to move on and use what we learned to help go into next weekend. So that's going to end today's video. Thanks for watching, and boom, 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 out go the lights.